Okay, on this side of my engine, I see no moisture that'll indicate a leak. All my wires are secure. They're not burnt, they're frayed. All my hoses are secure and they're not bulging or leaking. My coolant reservoir, secure with nuts and bolts, is not cracked or leaking. Should read between add and full. My oil dipstick is secured. Should be checked daily on a pre-trip on a cold engine. Transmission dipstick is secure. It should read between add and full. It should be checked once a week on a hot engine. My power steering reservoir, secure with nuts and bolts. It's not cracked or leaking. It should read between add and full. It's hosed. It's secure in its clamp. It's not bulging or leaking. My air compressor, secure with nuts and bolts. It's not cracked or leaking. And my power steering pump is secure with nuts and bolts. It's not cracked or leaking. My air compressor, power steering pump is both gear driven. Okay? This is my shock absorber. It's secure with upper and lower mounts. It's not cracked or leaking. My mounts are secure with nuts and bolts, and it's not cracked or broken. Okay? My gearbox, secure with nuts and bolts. It's not cracked or leaking. Its hoses secure with clamps, and they're not bulging or leaking. This is my pitman arm, drag link, and tie rod. All secure with upper and lower castle nuts and cotter pins. They're not bent or broken. My cotter pins are not bent or twisted. My leaf springs, evenly stacked. They're not bent or twisted. They're secure with front and rear mount and bushings. My mount and bushings are secure with nuts and bolts, and they're not cracked or broken. My U-bolts are secure with nuts and bolts, and they're not bent or twisted. This is my brake chamber. It's secure in its clamp. It is not cracked or broken. My brake chamber hose is secure in its clamps. It's not bulging or leaking. This is my ABS wire. It's secure in the clamp, and it's not burnt, bare, or frayed. My brake chamber has is secure with the cotter pins. Secure with cotter pins. My cotter pins are not bent or broken, and it should not have no more than 1-inch play when pushed by hands and the brakes released. Okay, this is my brake lining. On the inside, my brake lining is grease free and it is secure. It is not cracked or broken. My brake drum is secure. It is not bent or twisted, okay, or dented or broken. You can say either two. Okay, my all of my braking system is free of contaminants, which is oil, dirt, or metal shavings. Okay. Then you come on the outside. It's my rim. It's secure with lug nuts, free of illegal welds. There's no cracks or dents. This is my tire. It's evenly spaced. Tread depth should be 232s. Cannot be recapped. My sidewalls is secured and it's free of cuts and abrasions. My lug nuts are secured. There's no rust or shininess that indicate they're loose. My hub seal secured with nuts and bolts, and it's not cracked or leaking. And then I have my valve stem that's secured with a metal cap, and it's not bent or twisted. I have my mud flap. It's secured with nuts and bolts. It's not ripped or torn. Okay. On the side of my bus, I have 3 clearance lights, 1 4-way turn signal. They're all secure with screws. They're not cracked or broken. I have my 3 reflectors. From the axle forward, they're amber in color. From the axle back, they're red in color. My emergency window is clearly marked. All of my windows are secure in their rubber seals, and they're not cracked or broken. My stop sign open and closes freely, secure to its diaphragm. It's not cracked or leaking. My stop sign wires are secure with screws. They're not burnt, bare, frayed. My stop sign has 4 lenses that's red in color, secure with screws, and they're not cracked or broken. This is my circuit box. I don't check this, the mechanics do. This is my battery box. My battery is secured to the tray. There's no loose cables or soot. Okay? Underneath here, I have my reflective tape is secured to the bus. It's not ripped or peeling. Under there, I have my my exhaust is secured to its cage. There's no rust or soot that indicate a leak. Then I have my drive shaft and universal joints. They're secure with nuts and bolts. They're not cracked or bent, twisted. You only say 2 things, and it's free of debris. Under here, I have my frame and cross members. They're secure with nuts and bolts. My frame is not bent or twisted, and my floor is free of holes. Okay? My dual tires, evenly spaced, free of debris, tread depth 432. And the back tires can be recapped. Okay? I have my torque spring leaf that's evenly stacked. They're not bent or twisted. They're secure with front and rear mounting bushings. My mounting bushings are secure with nuts and bolts. They're not bent or broken. Then I have my U-bolts. My U-bolt is secure with nuts and bolts. They're not cracked or bent. Then I have my shock absorber. My shock absorber is secure with upper and lower mounts. My shocks is not cracked or bent. My mounts are not bent or broken. And my shocks is not cracked or leaking. And my mounts are not bent or broken. Then I have my airbag. It's secure with upper mount, and it's not thin to the touch. It's not cracked or leaking. Then I have my brake chamber. My brake chamber is secure in this hole. This clamps. It's not cracked or broken. The ABS wire is not burnt, bare, frayed. It's secure in this clamps. My my brake chamber hose is secure in this clamp. It's not bulging or leaking. My slack adjusting push rod is secure in this cotter pin and should not have no more than an inch play when the wheels are chopped. Okay? Released in the front, chopped in the back. All right? Then here you have my I have my hub seal, axle seal. Axle seal in the back, hub seal in the front. Secure with nuts and bolts, it's not cracked or leaking. My lug nuts are secure. There's no rust or shininess that indicate they're loose. Then I have my brake lining on the inside. My brake lining is secured. It's not cracked or broken. My brake drum is secured. It's not cracked or broken. Then you have your rim. My rim is secured with lug nuts. It's free of illegal welds and dents. Then I have my 2 valve stems here and here. They're secure with metal caps and they're not bent or broken. Then I have my mud flap. It's secure with screws, nuts, and bolts. It's secure with nuts and bolts and not ripped or torn. Okay. Then you go to the back of the bus. At the top, I have my clearance lights. I have 3 clearance lights, 2 student stop lights, 4 brake and tail lights. That's all, and 2 reflectors. That's red in color. I have my 2 student warning lights, my 2 4-way turn signals. That's amber in color. Then I have my 2 reverse lights. That's clear in color. All my lights are secure with screws and they're not cracked or broken. All my reflective tape is secured to the bus. It's not ripped or peeling. My emergency door. When I open my door, my lights and buzzers come on. My door is secured with hinges, nuts and bolts, and they're not cracked or broken. The window is secure in this rubber seal. They're not cracked or broken. My door latch secure with screws. It's not cracked or bent. My floor is secured with a metal strip and screws. It's free of debris and it's not ripped or peeling. Once I close my door, my lights and buzzers go off. I will do the same thing on this side, like I did with the other side, with a few exceptions. This is my diesel fuel door. Open and closes freely, and my cap has proper tension. Underneath here, I have my fuel tank. It's secure in this cage with nuts and bolts. It's not cracked or leaking. Okay? I go to the front. My DEF door, I check the same way I did my fuel door. Door open and closes freely, and the cap has proper tension. Okay? Here I have my 2 student step lights that's clear in color. They're secure with screws and they're not cracked or broken. My entry door is secure in this rubber seal and it's not ripped or peeling. The glass is secure in this rubber seal. The glass is not cracked or broken. Then I have my student handrails secure with nuts and bolts. They're not bent or twisted. My steps are free of debris and they're not ripped or peeling. You go up here. Or you gonna close them before you go to the side. Then you'll get on the bus. And you'll have them stay outside, and,